Your turn.
You're being a pain in the ass.
You're up.
You want this? You want this thing?
If she's gonna stay there and stay still, then let her stay still. Nasty Nork. You're doing the final boss. Good luck.
Oh, I got this. Don't worry.
Well, you may as well, get some health back at those rats, wherever they are. They're on here somewhere. There they are. Ratatouille.
I'm being better doey.
And there's the last one. Stop biting. Nasty Nork, here we go. Good luck, have fun.
It's Gunasty Gnork.
Gunasty Gnork.
Gunasty.
Gnork.
Gunasty Gnork. Gunasty Gnork. Gunasty Gnork. Gunasty.
That's a great remix you got there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you want to hear the VIP?
Sure.
Gunasty Gnork.
That was beautiful.
I wish you could have seen my face, guys.
Alrighty, so final boss arena. Here we go. So this is actually a very interesting final boss in the sense that you just got sniped. So you've already failed the perfect, just so you know.
That's fine. As long as I can go around and get everything.
Yeah, I mean, the best advice I can give you to do this is actually just go around the level, get all the gems, clear it all out first. And then only after you do that should you go for the perfect for this boss fight.
Yep.
It's just easier and less of a headache that way. But ultimately, the basic concept of this boss fight is, remember the egg chasing guys? Well, you've got more of that to do. So, have fun. You should have gone the other way. That's where the gems
I always
were.
go the other way. Like I said, I'm not trying to...
I mean, that's definitely the faster way to get the guy, but I was more referring to getting the gems.
Well, considering that it's already not perfect...
I know, but I just figured get the
chilling.
gems first. But yeah, so
chillin'.
basically what you need to do is just get the key, and then what you'll do is you'll use the key to unlock the next door. You might want to get in there so that Nasty doesn't hit you. And then you're chasing another one. So, simply put, chase the key dudes. Eventually you'll get them. Make sure you don't fall off the edge in this area. And the nice thing is as long as you're charging after these guys, when you get back into the room that Nasty is in, it's not too bad.
It's always that fucks me up, man.
Yeah. So, you are done.
No!
Alright, so we entered this boss fight with... I don't know. I thought that would load faster than that, but I guess not. We entered the boss fight with 13. Now we're down to 12. So that's fine. You have to get the first key again. And the way this works is if you die at all during the entire boss fight, you gotta do the whole thing over again. No excuses, no checkpoints. You die, you gotta chase the first key guy to get to the second key guy. You get the key guys and you get to Nork. You still gotta chase these guys if you die. So
Yep.
have fun with that. Okay, you can stop chewing on the cable. There you go. First key guy down. Not too bad. Honestly, I don't think the key guys are very hard in this. I think there are harder key guys in the regular levels. Because, I mean, it's really just stay along the...
thieves, not key guys.
Okay, thieves. I don't know what they're...
Fuck!
You always mess that up.
I do.
They're really not that bad, though, I don't think. I mean, the best place to... I don't know what you did there.
You know what? I'm not really sure.
I'm not either. But now. There you go. Oh, you didn't even flame breath him. You just straight up charged him. But yeah, I'd say that section right there where she got him is actually probably the easiest place to get him. So now that you got that, you can go up to Nasty. Because you got the second key. Which allows you to unlock that. And then Nasty's gonna run up here, and then you get to go to the final arena. And guess what this final arena is? It's a chase.
So right now I'm just going to, kind of when I chase him away, I'm going to take the time to get the gems. I know that I can go back, but I would just prefer to get them. That way, you know, I'm not like chasing him and then I see them and I'm like distracted and I'm like, oh shit, gems.
Yeah, you're better off just straight up going for the gems. And I'm pretty sure, actually, I don't think I have this trophy. If you chase him around, I want to say 3 laps or 5 laps, you get a trophy for it.
I did that.
Yeah, I beat him before I did that, so I never got the trophy. So if you want to go ahead and do that, that'd be pretty dope.
Nah.
What the heck? That ain't cool. So yeah, I mean, really all you gotta do is just chase him to that pedestal, and then that's where you can hit him. And then once you get him doing this course again, you're not really gonna be able to get an opportunity to hit him until he's back up on that pedestal again.
Yeah.
So
if I'm quiet for a minute, it's just because I'm focusing.
yeah, I mean, it's... Well, you're dead. Nice one.
So do I have to do all the keys and shit over again?
I don't remember. I want to say yes.
I fucking hope not.
Yes, you do. I was right. I was right. So you got to get the key guys again. So to save you guys the trouble of watching us do this over and over again, we're just going to cut until the attempt where she gets Nasty right. So yeah, basically all you have to do for this boss fight, as just to reiterate, is you're just chasing him around this this little circuit until he stops on that pedestal that he's about to get to soon. And then you're able to hit him when he stands on the pedestal if you get to him fast enough. But you weren't fast enough to be able to hit him there. And honestly, I recommend just playing it safe. Don't take any risky jumps like you almost did there. Don't take any risky jumps. It's really not worth it. Just keep chasing him around. I want to say his AI does make him go slower with each consecutive lap. I mean, I could be wrong. I could very well be wrong. But I always got him on the first or second lap as it was. So, like, yeah, see how he stayed there even longer? You have to charge him, I think. But yeah, do you see how he stayed there even longer than the last time he got there? I'm pretty sure he stays longer and longer each time that you chase him around.
The game probably feels sorry for me.
Well, I think it's just the game being like, you know, we know that maybe this is a little difficult. We can tell you're having some trouble, so we'll give you a little handicap. You know, it might, because like I think he's running slower too. Like with each consecutive lap. Like you're clearly catching him. So. Oh, maybe it is Flame Breath. Alright, well, chase him around again. I could have sworn you were supposed to charge him.
What is she doing?
She's just sitting.
Is that her breathing that sounds weird?
I don't know. She might have been pushing on the couch or something. But anyways, we're going to continue with this. Hopefully you can get him on this run because you're up almost at the pedestal. So I would just Flame Breath him. There you go. And now you enter phase 2 of this, because this fight is not over yet. You have to chase him through this section. And fun fact, if you die, you gotta do it all over again. All of it. Even the key section. And you die. Good job. You hesitated. Try again. Alright, we're in the final area again, so she's gonna go for this. Hopefully you don't die this time. But this is a very tight platforming sequence, so you cannot really afford to screw up too much, because those platforms are moving into the wall. You only have so much time to make it. I think you're good. You seem to have made it no problem, and then just hit him. And there you go.
Thank fuck.
Final boss
God.
defeated. And there you go. Skill point acquired. Perfect. Good job. And
thank you.
It's really not hard to perfect. I'd say, like, Jacques is harder to perfect, honestly. Because, like, Nasty himself, the only projectiles you can get hurt by at all is Nasty shooting those things at you. But if you're chasing the key guys, he's never going to really blast you. And then that final hit right there at the end. But yeah, so this is the final cutscene. If you remember the very beginning of the game with the interview that was going on, this is kind of the follow-up to that.
Right. I love that sheep.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of Sheikah.
Mm.
Something she would do. Get all up in the fucking camera.
There you go. Spyro Reignited Trilogy. We beat the whole thing.
Alright, high five!
Yeah. Just kidding. That was only Spyro 1. We still have 2 other games that we'll do at some point in the future. I don't know when. Maybe in a few playthroughs, maybe not for 2 years. I don't know when we'll do Spyro 2, but we'll do it at some point. So,
Yep.
we got that to look forward to.
If you stuck through all these parts, and...
All 3 of you.
Right. If you stuck through all these parts,
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed. We're not done yet. There is a bonus level to do. Because every Spyro level does give you a bonus level if you manage to collect all of the gems and 100% it.
Yep,
So...
and that'll be all you. And
Yep.
while we sit through these cutscenes, you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
Get more potatoes.
Oh, I thought you were going to share your thoughts on how the playthrough went, like a lot of people do.
Oh, I don't watch playthroughs. So...
What'd you think?
I think it went pretty good. It's not necessarily a first time playthrough for us.
It is our first time playthrough, though.
It is.
So, I mean, I figured picking a game that we both knew really well was a good idea just because, you know, it would help with our very first ever recording because we've never done this before. I mean, I've attempted to do similar things in the past, but it never really went anywhere, and I don't know. So I feel like I'm not like a total newbie who doesn't know what to do because, like, obviously I've managed to make conversation for most of the playthrough. There have been times where it was kind of dead and down, and I'm trying to still figure out how I can fill some of that time.
I also struggle with, do you see that last name? Balasubramanian.
That's a mouthful.
But anyways, yeah, I kind of struggle, like, cause like I'm kind of shy, so like, and just thinking about like people listening to me and like being like, oh my god, like her voice is so annoying, or she doesn't fucking talk, or I don't know. I worry, so like, I just kind of, it's hard for me to like be super talkative and stuff, but I'm sure once I get used to this, it'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, my overall thoughts, I thought it went well. Definitely some room to improve with various things, which I'm sure we'll figure out as time goes on. Overall, I really like Spyro 1. It's my personal favorite of the 3, even though there are some things that can be a little hair-pulling at times, like, you know, the treetops jumps, which I didn't have too much trouble with this playthrough, but I know a lot of people can have a lot of trouble with that. So, I like it more than 2 and 3 because this game doesn't introduce a bunch of... 3 is especially notorious for having like a million different gimmicks with all the different characters and the skateboarding and the submarine and like all that stuff. Spyro 2, I like for introducing the characters, and I think it's overall a better game than Spyro 1. But I just like Spyro 1 the most because of its simplicity and none of like the, again, needless gimmicks that especially 3 introduces. Overall, I would say that the Reignited Trilogy is my favorite version of Spyro in general. Like any Spyro game, I'd say the Reignited Trilogy is the best Spyro game out there by far. I haven't played any of the Legend of Spyro games. I did play Under the Dragonfly. It is a pretty bad game. No offense. But
I would love to play through A Hero's Tale. That is probably my favorite game. Of all of the Spyro games, I would have to say A Hero's Tale is my favorite.
Yeah. Well,
so, maybe at some point in the future, we'll play that.
I mean, the sky's the limit with this. Honestly, the only rule is that I want one of us to at least know the game well enough to be able to commentate and add a bunch of stuff, because if we tried this already with some games that neither of us played, and it was a little hard to talk about because neither of us were familiar with it. Like if we were to do a franchise like Tom Clancy's The Division, which I never want to do because fuck Tom Clancy games. I'm sorry to anyone who likes those games. It's just I cannot stand the overabundance of them and how Ubisoft constantly shoves them down our throats. But regardless, that's a topic for another time. But like if we both did a game like Tom Clancy's The Division, where it's like I don't know anything, she doesn't know anything, we've never played any of them. It's like, well, we could sit there and we could be like, oh yeah, this is kind of cool. It's a shooty game, and that's where the conversation ends. I want to make sure that like going forward, just so anyone who like, if you have games that you'd love to see us do, like, feel free to suggest like, hey, I'd love it if you did a game, if you did a series on this game or this franchise or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, feel free to, make some suggestions on things you'd like to see.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But our rule for this channel is we are not going to do games that neither of us have never played before. Like blind playthroughs. We tried it. It didn't work. We were struggling. So
we didn't really know what to talk about. I mean, like, how much, like, you can sit there and, like, commentate slightly, but at the same time, you're also trying to get familiar with the game, learn it.
Yeah.
So how do you sit and carry on, like, not really a conversation, but, like, it did not work for us.
Yeah, and that's why I like the whole dynamic of going forward. Pretty much every playthrough we do is going to be a playthrough where one of us is the veteran expert and the other is the newbie who's never played it before. And the one who's never played it before is going to be playing the games the majority of the time. Like, for example, she barely knows anything about Pokemon, and we're going to be doing some Pokemon playthroughs because I could go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about Pokemon topics until the day I die, and I'd probably never run out of things to say. So I would obviously be taking the backseat on that, giving a lot of more of the commentary and criticism and things like that, while she plays through the game for her first time and kind of gets to react and share her experience as we go along through it.
And that is why we are called First Time Playthroughs.
Exactly. That's the whole idea, the whole branding of our channel is I want it to be a first time playthrough for at least one of us. And if there ever is a situation, which I can't think of too many games that we're both super duper experts on, except for this Spyro trilogy, because we have very different tastes, but there are a few games we've both played enough.
Yeah.
I think. But
I think this was a playthrough where, people who are paying attention and stuff, this is where you guys get to know us.
Exactly. But yeah, as I was saying, that's about all we have to share for the rest of this playthrough. So we'll see you guys in the final next part, where we do the bonus level. And until then, I'm going to leave you off with the rest of the credits, and we will see you guys then. So thank you so much for watching. Feel free to leave some criticism in the comments down below. We'd love to hear what you think.
Be a little nice, though.
You can be as mean as you want. I can take it.
Fuck you, Shadow.
Well, that's not very nice. But yeah.
She said you can take it.
So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the final part.